Alright, this video is going to be about the Evo SS Gimbal, recently purchased by myself from Amazon. You can find the link in the description if it's something you're thinking about. Basically, I've split the screen into a few different views here in the next couple minutes. But right now I've got it split down the middle, so on the right you have no gimbal, on the left you have the Evo SS. So one thing I noticed right away is it's simple to use. Also the audio right now is coming from the GoPro with the plastic case on it. And soon it just switched over to the gimbal with no plastic case. So I don't know if you can notice that or not.
Alright.
As well as right about now, right quick here, I'm going to be switching to just the GoPro with no gimbal. So you can kind of get a feel for what this looks like. This is your typical mountain bike footage.
Seat down.
Super easy to use. I was wearing it upside down in this video. I might switch it to right side up since I've hit my knee on it a couple times, which is too bad because I really do like the angle of having it quite lower. So we're going to switch back to the gimbal here right quick, and you're going to notice awesome audio quality as well as stability, so you can actually see things coming and see obstacles a little more in perspective of a rider, because the camera's looking straight forward all the time on the gimbal, so it gives you the sense of hills, whereas when you have the GoPro locked in one place, no matter how steep the hill is, it always looks like it's flat ground because you're angled with the hill. So that's one thing this will give you is or give your viewers is a perspective on angles, as well as in the digital world with YouTube and such, like things like that. YouTube has a hard time keeping up with high speeds, as most of you have probably noticed. So you see lots of blocking, lots of squares, pixelations, whatever you want to call it. It's a combination of YouTube just not being able to keep up, as well as the internet not being strong enough for a lot of people. But when you get up into those 1080p's and you start going real fast, things can get blocky real fast. So again, you can see the difference between the two different views here. One is obviously a lot smoother. The gimbal as well, you can grab the gimbal at any time and tilt it in any direction that you'd like, and if you hold it there for 2 seconds, it will automatically adjust to that position. So that's great for if you want to change up the angle a little bit for different parts of your trail or of your whatever you're doing, whether you're mountain biking or hiking or running or whatever your thing is. The gimbal's going to smooth out everything, as you can see here. You can see a nice fog in the distance. You can see all the trees very clearly. Whereas on the bottom, all you see is blur. So in my opinion, a great buy.
It's a good trailer. I like this one.
Now the difference between the Chinese version and the American version, in my opinion, is pretty much, they're going to do pretty much the exact same thing. It's just if you have issues with the Chinese version, you're going to have to basically buy a new one for the most part, or you're going to have to pay money to ship it and stuff like that. Whereas if you're buying an American product, you can send it down to Oregon, I believe that they came from, and they'll take care of it for probably a small fee, or if it was a manufacturing issue, then they'll take care of it for free. But so basically, yeah, if you're gonna buy the Chinese version and end up breaking on you, or you end up wiping out on it, and you buy a second one, you're pretty much at the price of purchasing the American version. anyway, so you might as well just bite the bullet, buy the better quality. It's always good to be able to repair things in a short amount of time. And if you live in Oregon, it's even easier. So yeah, you can really notice the difference here. I mean, different trails, some parts are going to be a little bumpier, but even the bumpy sections, which are coming up here on the top, are just very, very smooth and flowy. It makes me want to go ride even more. Just, it's that much more addicting. So you're really going to notice, like I'm watching this on my video player, so everything's crystal clear most of the time anyway. Even on the bottom screen it's just rougher, but when you watch something like this on YouTube, the quality is going to drop immensely, and you're going to have blocking and squares everywhere, even in 1080 or even 4K. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you have any questions about the Evo. I'm going to be doing a few different mounting styles to test out what's right for me. But other than that, leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel for more. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Stitch. Gotta get that front end up more. There we go, like that. A lot harder up. Weird bird noises. Demon Cove prevents me from climbing the rock of challenge. I don't know where this is going. Oh. Got that damn song stuck in my head. Hit the GoPro there on my seat. I feel like it's a little off right now. How's that? My heart's beating. Hopefully. This is a sweet trail. Tough enough with all the rain we've been having. For an amateur like me. Totally went off the main line here. So sorry about that, guys. Helmet. Still got it on. Huh. I wonder where the other trail went. Shit. It's more like free rider style.